Hey yeah folks, this is Shanfran here, and welcome back to my journey from Bronze to Mythic. Last draft was sort of a bust, so let's see if we can do better this time. I think the most annoying part to me was that the last draft was sandwiched in between two other drafts, where we also played Black-Red, just at my own time, so to say. And both of those actually got a trophy, and this one went horribly bust. So maybe we'll do a little better today. Let's see where the cards actually take us. I'm open for some fun today. We are at like the entire bottom of Platinum at the moment, so losing is not too important. It can't lose us any actual seats, any actual progress. I mean, so that's fine. But hopefully, of course, we're gonna get something sweet that we can take another trophy with. Yeah, finding a draft table. Been a while now. I think we're at 50-50-ish for trophies so far. But it's also been the lower percentages. And even with the huge bust last time, we should still be up on gems. Yeah, we are. But not as much as I would have liked at this point. So, that is sad. Doom-de-doom-de-doom. There we go. And we have... What is this about? Instant exile target non-permanent. It's a very nice removal spell. Concealed Courtyard, Full Steam Ahead, Crown, Honest Rothstein. There's a Hard Bristle Bandit, Honest Rothstein, Dance of the Tumbleweeds in green. I think those are like the most prominent choices. And there's this very splashable, nice removal spell. I think out of these cards, I prefer the Honest Rothsteins just on power level, but Dance of the Tumbleweed goes in more decks. And then there's the Hard Bristle Bandit, which I really like for splashing around as well. Maybe we should take the Anguish. I think it's okay to take this. It seems like a very strong unconditional removal of everything. It takes permanents, any non-land permanents, so artifacts, enchantments as well. Just gets rid of it for good. Okay, interesting. So Akul here has the most power, but he's quite hard to cast if you're not straight up red-black. But there's not a lot of other stuff, to be honest, that I'm really excited about. Rake's Crew did a lot of work for me in one of these red-black things. And I guess it could go in a white-black shell as well. I think we are still just gonna take Rakul here. Not entirely the direction I would want to take. I don't especially like Sheriff of Safe Passage. Take off the shield, of course, is nice. Nothing else. I think I would take over this. Like, the way I've been having success with drafting Black-Red was, like, combo-y around Outlaws a lot. So the 3-2 Gleeful Grenadier has been a big part of when they actually work. That's Consuming Ashes I'm gonna take there. It's also Skewer the Critics, which is nice. And if we had gone for the green, we could have taken the Hard Bristle Bandit here, which would have been sweet. But green does not look especially open. But that's Consuming Ashes. So just comboing with weird stuff. I like putting in a bit of white, actually. Splashing that. I had the legendary white-black dude who makes vampire tokens whenever you spawn in a token, and just in a red-black shell. And with a lot of prickly pairs, and even the, what's it called? Can't recall card names now. 2 mana, get something back from your graveyard, make a mercenary. And some stuff like that. If you most of your spells tacked on a mercenary for whatever reason, there's also the 4 mana removal spells that does it. That can become pretty sweet. This is not really looking awesome either. There's a blue card here, I think is quite decent. So 2 mana, win combat. 5 mana also draw 2 cards. There's also the Treasure Dredger, which can be quite nice. But lower power level, definitely. More whites take up the shield stuff. Maybe it's time we... I don't know that we want to branch out here, though. This is probably the biggest signal in this pretty weak pack. And most people do not really like blue either. I'm gonna go for the Treasure Dredger here and really keep my eyes open and see if blue is coming. Then we are gonna try and switch to blue-black, maybe. Another Treasure Dredger and a Lawbringer as well. I think we are gonna be taking that. There's also Trained Airings, which seems like a weird card to be here from what we've been seeing so far. We have seen a lot of take up the shields, but not a lot else. Assassin. This can still be a good splash in a red-black shell, but we haven't seen any red, really. There's a Discerning Peddler, which is a fine card, but not something I'm overly thrilled about. I don't think I have had a deck with Ruthless Lawbringer yet. To be honest, we could just skip this card and look at white-black at the moment, especially if Trained Airings is coming at this point. It might be an actual sign. Still gonna take the Lawbringer over it here, and then we're just gonna see Prosperity Tycoon here. We're definitely taking you. Yes. And then I think we're just abandoning Akul. For now, let's see. But I think that is better. It's just a very inconsistent card to cast in anything other than straight up black-red. Hopefully with a little bit of fixing for those 2 colors even. It's also powerful enough to cast it on 6, though. These cards are not bad. The treasure here was... I didn't talk about that. The treasure from this guy was also a thing that could technically help with Akul here. Outlaw Medic seems to go good in these sorts of deck. So does Former Posse, if we are okay splashing it. We got a Dead-Eye Duelist, which I kind of like in the black-red shell. Rooftop Assassin can be good with all the 1/1s. Do we want to... I think we actually want to be splashing this. The medics that I've passed quite a few of at this point are actually quite good in this deck. I think. I like Former Posse. Let's take Former Posse. And... oh... ooh. Commander, okay. Some white-blue now. Not really anything here I'm really that interested in. Yeah. If you've committed a crime. Maybe we're taking Trick Shot. This is the one that doesn't actually make it. It does return to the battlefield. Yeah, let's take it for now. None of this is anything. I don't want to be playing Invented Wingsmiths if I can avoid it at any point. So, I guess we are hedging back a bit towards red. Much rather have a Wolverine in that case. Not liking the deck so far, to be honest. Let's take a Boneyard Desecrator. It's black. I think we want to be black. Even if it's not, like, the most impressive black suite we have. Highway Robbery over Kellen joins up. Yeah, none of this is good. Descending Peddler could be good. And Dead-Eye Duelist last pick could be sort of a sign that we should be doing this thing instead. Forsaken Miner, Prickly Pear. There's also a Mystical Tether, though. So it's all about what do I believe I'm gonna be seeing. So if we're playing black-red, I need really to look out for some way to splash stuff. I think we're taking the Tether here. It's just too much better than the other options. Forsaken Miner is also strong enough. Certain setups. But we only have these 2 so far for removal. I guess we took a Trick Shot as well, right? No, we did not. Let's take the Tether and really take a good look at where we want to be going. The Rattleback and Vault Plunderer are amazing in both situations. And there's not an argument for actually going White red, no, that's not. We don't have enough strong stuff for that. Scalestorm Summoner is kind of cool. I think Rattleback is our choice here. If we have not committed crime stuff, we might. Raven, there's an explosive derailment we're gonna be taking. So Tether is still in though. Together with this, Prosperity Tycoon is probably going bye-bye. Lawbringer can stay, this can stay. We need to pick up some fixing like really badly. I do like the Raven and Deadeye Duelist combo. I seem to be ending up a lot in black-red recently. We're taking another Akul here. Also skewer the critics though. But this seems fun. We can't have both of them down though, so that's a little annoying. The critics would be sweet as well, but I'm taking it, and now I think we are just gonna be leaning enough on that. So Resilient Roadrunner is probably stronger than the Raven. And we don't really have any... We only have the one Deadeye Duelist to combo with Raven at the moment. I think we are marking this in anyways. Let's see if we can put this into the actual spots for now. We might not be faking our own death. Get the Raven. So we need to lean on some sort of crime committing now. This is horrible. 100 balance is not horrible. Let's take that. Even on 5, these are fine. Obviously. 5/5 flyer for 5. Yes, please. Flying trample. Go, go. Yeah. I do like this still. I do like the Tether still. I think I like the Lawbringer still. Depending on if we can pick up some amount of token creation. Wolverine doesn't really fit the deck, though. Not a lot of stuff fits the deck right now. It's just a pile of cards. Mind Raider. Can be sweet. Helps us cast Akul. If we can get something for him. We have the Peddler, we have the Duelist, we have the Dredger. These are all Outlaws. If I recall correctly. Yeah. Highway Robbery. We might even be playing something like that now. Outlaws Fury. Just remember they're there. Oh, take your own death. It's not ideal at the moment. It's still... I think, what do we have with Enter the Battlefield? We only have the one Ruthless Lawbringer. Makes this card a lot less desirable. It was quite nice with Prosperity Tycoon. As well. Another Conduit Pylons. Ooh, Lockpicker. That's a Thunder Salvo as well, though. But I think we just want to stack a bit up on the fixing now. With all the sweet white stuff we have going on as well. Like black-white land, red-white land, red-black lands. Go. Putting this in the sideboard for now. Prickly Pear seems perfect. I think I prefer that. What does this actually do? Activate. May put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. That's not too impressive. Maybe we want Trick Shot instead. Still taking the Prickly Pear. So pack 3, hopefully we're gonna get some amount of decent black. It was not horribly open pack 1 either. We're just gonna see all the white again, aren't we? But to be honest, the stuff that came late was actually a lot of red stuff, even if it wasn't too strong. Maybe that means that we don't have a lot of red drafters to compete with on the table. Explosive Derailment. Let's remember this. Sterling Supplier, Bovine Intervention. Not splashing Bovine. Fling I might be okay playing. Don't think I've ever played the spell, but it could go in some sort of this deck. Smith again. Another Outlaws Fury. Hellspur Posse Boss is not a bad play here. Imp's Mischief is nice as well, though. It's fun. More than nice. We're not taking it over the Hellspur Posse Boss. This is awesome. And let's get some more fixing now. Please. Consuming Ashes. And is this just a brick? There's a Thunder Salvo that we're gonna pick up, but holy moly. Look at this pack. Stoic Swings, though. Nice card. Oh, with double this start, we want to be playing straight up red-black. But I should maybe look into going a bit more for the real multicolor decks. Those seems to be doing quite well. And I've had some fun with them as well. There's some nice fixing for us here. There's also Servant of the Stinger. Skullcrag we don't really want. Servant of the Stinger is sweet. That's another Stoic Swings. Jeez. Some blue drafter somewhere is going to be so happy. Stinger's really good. And it fetches our Hellspur Posse Boss Akul as well. I really want some fixing. I think we are taking the fixing. Just being like grown-ups about it. There's a write-down Skullduggery, Deserting Peddler. We don't have any of the... Don't really have any of all the... What's it called? Synergy stuff going on. That's supposed to be in red-black. We take a Skullduggery. Commits crimes. We have the Boneyard Desecrator that works for that. We could take a Discerning Peddler. Maybe that's better. I think I want a Skullduggery. Desert Stew seems fine here. We have 3 deserts. We could also just take another explosive. Derailment. Ooh, there's also Bandit's Hole though. Not for now. For another time. Sad that we haven't seen more Deadeye Duelists. So now we're getting to stuff like Lively Dirge with these guys are pretty insane. Just put Akul back into play or find it in the... It's actually a cheaper way to play this, right? Straight into play. We're taking Lively Dirge. Definitely want to be doing that. At Knife Point seems like it could be interesting. Oh, now we're getting into some of the... As long as whenever you commit a crime, we do have a couple of ways to commit crimes. I think we're taking that. Hell to Pay, yes please. So we are getting the red stuff late, and it was just the first pack that was a little weak on red stuff, or maybe people were taking speculative plays, whatever. We probably need to cut some of this at some point. I think we are taking the... I don't really want to play any of these in this deck. I like the Ambush Gigapede though. It's a good card. But I don't think we have really takes here. Quick draw. First strike, nah. Skullcrag. No. Black Snack Buzzard. Write down. If we are splashing, we could take that as well. That's just... No one is supposed to get Tumbleweed Rising as the last card. Second spell each turn. I don't think I'm gonna be doing that either. Okay, so cut a couple of cards. What? Like 2 cards. What do we have? We might be playing. We might actually fake your own death now with the Hellspur Posse Boss and the Prickly Pear. Ruthless Lawbringer. We're not playing 3 planes. That seems insane. We need to cut some of the white, I think. What do we have for white? We have the Lawbringer. This and the Tether. Oh, that was not supposed to happen. think we are actually gonna be playing less aggressive than I would like usually. So maybe write down is not something we want. We're gonna be fucking up our mana base again this time. It seems. I did it wrong again there. So weird that it disappears when you go down. This spell is amazing and it's gonna be in there. Knife point. What does it actually do? We have a lot of ways to commit crimes. Let's have those lying somewhere as well. Why did that not work? All the crime stuff over here. This is the one that makes treasures as well. Thing is just like an ender. Not the strongest fling deck, but like flinging Akul at people is kind of fun. Maybe we don't need the fling. We have a lot of mercenary stuff. We prickly pear. We have health per posse boss. Don't have a lot more than that. We have this thing, of course. Former posse is there as well. Okay, that was the last white card. I don't think we are flinging. It's just this goes really well with a lot of mercenaries. Okay, so we have tons of removal. Maybe we don't need the white shoot, even if it is quite a lot better. So if we just... What would we want to be cutting if we were paying white? Thunder Salvo, maybe? Doesn't do a whole lot. Fling is still fun. Skullduggery is nice enough, since we are going to be interacting early. It's a cheap way to commit a crime. So if we want to take a look at our actual mana, I'm okay playing one of these. Don't think we need to go to 16 lands here. Don't think we want to either. What do we sacrifice to this guy? One of the mercenaries. Non-land permanent destroy as well. So, are we just cutting these things? How much white are we playing now? We're playing 4 white spells for 3 white sources. That is not ideal. And what are the weakest white cards? This is 8 red, 7 black, but 2 extra with all of these guys. I think I'm okay with this-ish. As long as we don't draw all of our white cards. We do have double black, but we actually only have the lively... No, this is not even double black. Consuming Ashes is only double black, right? Except for the Uncastable. Maybe 9 is fine for that. I think we're just gonna go with this. We have the Treasure Dredger to get a little bit. We have Mine Raider to get a little bit of treasure. What do we have that's not... Outlaw? Raven is not an outlaw, but I still think we want it. Wolverine is actually not the greatest here. Still a decent 3 mana play. Maybe we put in one of the cards I removed. Maybe we put in the fling, actually. Maybe put in an Outlaw's Fury. No, that's not how we're gonna win. That is a bad idea, I think. Just draw us a card as well, in theory. So it's okay, maybe. Card the Wolverine. Doesn't commit a crime. Thunder Salvo does. Link definitely does. have so many ways to kill stuff already. I think I want a fling. Good. Let's try this. 5 mana play one of our bombs seems like a good play. Lively Dirge would have liked another one of those. And this is basically the same as the last deck, right? Fucked up mana in order to try and do stuff. Black, red, splashing white for RC and some other nice cards. What does the mana say? The mana says perfect. It's close ass. We need a 2-drop though. That's a little annoying. Not a 2-drop. Are we starting on this in order to try and find a 2-drop? Yeah, probably not. What would we bin? Maybe give it one more turn. No, we need it next turn, right? Yeah. Let's try and see what we get. Mountain, I don't think I want the land right as of yet. We do have 3 lands for our 3 power stuff, or our 3 casting cost stuff. That was not ideal. Maybe binning the land there was bad. And there we go. Against that guy, let's just get the Rattlebag out there. Maybe we prefer to kill him next turn, and we might as well get some value from that. I think we do. If he has a lot of ways to commit crime, this guy gets out of hand quite fast. It also requires us to actually draw some mana in order to be able to kill him anytime soon. Pew! Yeah, maybe binning the land was a bad idea. I think it might have been. Prickly Pear, I guess. Or maybe we are treasure dredging in order to be able to make mana work. Maybe that's actually better, even if it's a worse way to spend our stuff. I think we're gonna go with that. Just to make sure that we have something to play for real next turn. Blocks, obviously. Oh, this doesn't... That's true, it only filters. Yeah. I'm so far behind at this point. Oh, binning that land hurt us so badly. Let's get you out there. That means we can't... I should... No, I shouldn't have. No attacks. Reach whenever you cast. Lotus Ring. This is insane. None of these hits... This hits artifacts, though. Pretty damn dead here, to be honest. Winning that land was a very bad mistake. Give me another land now, please. I forgot this doesn't just make treasures, it actually needs to. We're just trading this for everything. I think I'm okay doing that. Get it off the board. Desert Stew is nice enough and all, but still doesn't do anything. It kills the small guy at least, and I can chop the other one in case I wanna. Raven would have been sweet, mana would have been sweeter. Yeah, they're gonna put this on Lasav next turn. Draw me some land. Draw me some land. Draw me some land. I think we need to do this. We can do it when he tries to equip at least, right? What does this give? Okay. I think we're gonna do that and see if he Usually you would put this, I think, on the Dead Idealist rather than Lasav. Yeah, so that means we can go like this in response, which is fine. Wastes a lot of his turn, at least. Sure. Another thing. We really, really need mana. A black source would ideally be the best, I think, here. I think we might be chumping as well. Maybe not. Maybe we save the jump for next turn. Next turn we will have a land, so we will have removed it. There we don't go. Holy moly. This doesn't cast as well. Requires 4. Requires 4. Requires 4. Requires a creature with high enough power that we're not gonna get. Requires enough mana. None of this works. Ah! A turn. Sure. Yeah. Jumpity jump. Come on now. Thank you. Let's get rid of that thing. So you can shoot up the other, so we need to hold it up for next turn when he's actually gonna attack. Oof. Oops. So it's still 3 mana, which means... I just hope he doesn't have really a way to defend it. He equips that to something else. That is the correct play. He's gonna deal 5 to me. Do I wanna start by killing the small guy then? No, because you can just re-equip it. I will still wanna wait till he attacks then. Now I wanna kill the small guy. I can still tether Lasaf next turn. So in theory, we could have gone for this on the... Oh, can he protect it? Please say he cannot. But it has Vigilance, so he can sacrifice it to add 3 mana. Yeah, sure. I don't think we want the Hellspur Posibos. I think we want the land, to be honest, even if it doesn't do a lot. We'll get the Hellspur afterwards, then we can actually cast it. Land allows us to cast a Akul, but we're also just going to be casting removal spells still. And now we can at least get rid of that thing. So we're just gonna tether it. Mm-hmm. We're getting to the point where I cannot really even go for Anguished Unmaking. But we do want to save that for Lotus Ring, even if it brings us low, I think. Ouch. We have any way to gain life. He has a lot of removal spells. So if he has removal spells, we're gonna start with the Hellspur Posibos, I guess, because... why not? It also means I can, in theory, attack with the small guys. Gonna remove it right away, but that's fine. Still get my dudes. Then they just can't attack, of course. If nothing else, jumpers. It does mean Akul does not have speed, though. We might need to kill the Raven just because of Prime's stuff. So, Hell to Pay still gets rid of it. Or maybe we... if we... I think we're still just gonna kill the Raven with Hell to Pay here. Or are we? If we take away the other thing first, we have 2 mana left. Which is enough to fling one of the small ones at the Raven. I think that's the best way to use our mana, because we do want to get rid of that thing. So it brings me down to 5. I think we're still gonna do that. Could have just killed the creature, which might have been stronger, because if he didn't have another creature, I don't think he can protect that here. Doing it this way means that he won't be able to attack the Raven for benefits if you want to, for whatever reason. Am I? I think I am gonna fling one of those guys. Really just need to get rid of that thing. Which one was... Oh, I hate the way this works. If I click this one... Must be that guy I'm supposed to target. It doesn't matter too much in this case. Actually, I should have targeted itself, because I'm gonna be... Yeah. Yeah, I did that wrong. I should have gotten in my extra 1 point of damage. Phew. Imagine this game if we had only not been the run with that mana in the beginning. Very bad choice. Brazen Borrower. Okay. Block only creature was flying. I'm down to 2. I can kill this immediately, though. Are we law bringing instead? I think we are. Oh, this is a good way to get a lot of treasure, though. I'll just cast it for 2. No, let's attack first. Lawbringer. I think we can even hold up help to pay then in case he... No, it's a sorcery. Damn it. So if you play something with high bot, what does this do other than that? Not anything else. It's bad enough as well. This might be wrong. Shackle Slinger. These trade at least. I think we're just playing Akul here. Do we want to play Akul and kill that thing? I don't think we do. I think we need to rely on being able to trade and kill whatever big thing he plays. No attacks. Does this go through? It can tap stuff. No, we cast your second spell each turn. Maybe we do need to kill it. If he casts a removal spell and taps down the other guy with whatever other spell he has. Yeah. Let me know if this was wrong. Should have attacked then. Get him down to 16. With the 1 extra point from before, that would have been sweet. And now we are going to be... What's the clock? At 8. So he's red, so he can have haste. Can also flash and stuff. With a lot of blue. So does this change the clock? 8 brings him down to 11. No. Let's do it anyways. We just need to play high. Risk now, I guess. If he's flashing in something now, I'm dead. Yeah. Damn it. So I had to keep Akul back. Ah, damn it. So, lots of misplays there. Also, lots of lands I wanted to draw that I didn't. Still think this is correct, the deck building. Currently waiting. Okay, so I'm pretty certain we could have won that game. There was some misdamage here and there, and I even called... I should have called specifically that card, but flashing in something, flying. But I don't think we could realistically not attack with Akul there, could we? Maybe that would have been okay. But it gives him so long time to actually draw something. Deal with it. Sure. Lively Dirge for the other Akul. No. For the health per posse boss, I guess. This time we're not gonna make the same mistake. 2 drops are nice, but they're not that important. This is just a 5-mana play now. Trained Arings. Oof. Drawing the other one of those is a little annoying. Do we want more lands yet? No. Let's see what else we get first. So the good thing about this is that if we can do some crimes, at least we can get a little bit of life, whatever, left. So hitting, actually we might have wanted to just go for hitting a red land there, because playing out the Akul into some sort of removal might be nice here. Next turn. Skullduggery is sweet. See what we get. Sending Peddler, I don't think I want you, no. Could loot away one of their Akuls, but I think I'd rather have a backup Akul. I need a target creature in order for this to cast. Is that for real? So this, in theory, 4 mana puts the Peddler into play. I don't think I want to do that. We have the Consuming Ashes if we place something interesting at least. We're just going to take 3 to the face again. Nice suite of basics. Just need the red one. The complete. That is not a good target. We can kill the Trained Angs now to deny him a scry, but that seems silly with the Skullduggery in hand. When are we going to be playing that? Not anytime soon, and it doesn't seem. Once again, we really need that extra land, right? So, last chance, do we want to kill it? I think we need to save the Consuming Ashes. We might be, should be more, maybe we should be more concerned about tempo, to be honest. Like, draw a 2 or 3 drop here, we can Skullduggery as well. That seems okay. Unlicensed Hearse, okay. Now he can't start removing my... Oh, that is bad against Lively Dirge. Ah, annoying. Deadeye Duelist at least allows me to do the other thing. And am I even holding it up? Right now he's tapped out, and I think I might need to play this. So usually you would hold this up, but what if he does something bad about it? He can respond with whatever. Take a creature you control. Let's just kill it. Still a good turn. Yeah. So far we've played 2 opponents that have been messing with my graveyard. Weird that he did it in response. Oko, Thief of Crowns. Okay. Create a food token, target artifact or creature. Oof. Exchange control of target artifact or creature you control and target creature and opponent controls power 3 or less. Okay, so it can't take our Akul, so... We're really not getting what we need, right? Destroy target artifact. Is this an artifact? It is. Yes, please. Good token as well. Target artifact or creature loses all abilities and becomes a green elk creature with base power and toughness 3. Okay. Lively Dirge to get nothing back. Guess we're just holding this back up. This up, I guess. Oh, you can make food tokens into things, of course. That's the gist of it. Attacks. Okay. Yeah, okay. Exile up to 2 target, that's fine. Give me my mana, please. Just give me my mana. That's all I'm asking for. Yeah. Make a 3/3.
Your new look is enchanting.
So 1 more mana, and we would have been able to nuke them both. Token creature elk. Okay, so it's not an artifact anymore. It doesn't matter. It still kill it the usual way. Just block us. No blocks. I'm gonna kill the hearse. Because I think it might be the worst trouble in the long run. Because we're dead if we don't draw land anyways, right? In theory, consuming ass is the elk token. But this is just gonna be a real big problem later. Do we want a Akul or a Hellspur Posse Boss here? I think we might want to start with the Hellspur Posse Boss still. Does block the elk. It means we can attack with a 3/3 in theory. Oh, I can get any card, but that doesn't matter. So this guy... He can take my Hellspur Posse Boss if he gives me something in return. Target artifact or creature you control, so you can give me a food token instead, or something silly like that. I think we're gonna go like this. And swing for Oko. I guess we want to do that. So Akul next time is gonna be nice. He probably creates a food token here. Or I guess he could take it off, and no, he doesn't have an artifact for that. Yeah.
And all your cares are gone.
But we are gonna kill Oko, at least now. That's nice. And... you... Oh, I've been speaking a little slowly, because... rough. So, let's see what else can we do here. We can't do a lot else. So let's just get rid of that card. Set up for the longer game. Please don't have a removal spell for my Akul right now. Thank you.
I see how it is.
Lassoed by the law, that seems fair. Then we can get another one in there. So he's at 22. Is that how it works? It's how it works. Saddle. Make another 1/1. Sure. So you can get the 1/1. What could he have to like make this horrible? Has to block us. I think we are just gonna get rid of this thing first. What could he have with black? He could return it to the battlefield. That doesn't work with the token. He could put a +1/+1 counter on it. It still dies. He could lower the power of some of our stuff and kill our Deadeye Duelist, I guess. It would be sad to miss our haste on Akul, of course. Mm-hmm. Question is if we wanna play down this dude first to have a good blocker. So if we'd had enough mercenaries, we could in theory trade them for like another guy. What's he doing over there? Fling. Yeah, that's gonna get him low fast. So Akul. Can we race this? Nah, I don't think we can really race it. Bighorn can be saddled. It doesn't really get any benefits from it right now. So if we just go Akul and strike him at the face, then he can attack back and we can still block. It's gonna be making some 1/1s. We can't really block though. Yeah, we can because we have all of them mercenaries as well, so that's 4 toughness. That's just gonna have to work. Or we can jump it instead with a 1/1. But we are not allowed to use attackers. We're not allowed to pump it though. We need it back. These are some brain grinding games. Yeah, that seems fair. And mounted as well with the races. Yes. And I think we are just doing this thing. Good. I like his board a lot better now, especially since we can put down some stuff. So 7 mana, so we can kill him next turn. Unless he does something weird. No, we can't, because he has a food token. Badlands Revival, okay. Oko, holy moly. Hell to pay. So that kills the Bridal Bighorn. Target creature, it doesn't kill Oko. Consuming Ashes doesn't trigger off of this guy. I just need to survive as well. Only goes to creatures, yeah. The best use of mana because we can probably Consuming Ashes plus Fling a later turn. Let's just kill this thing. And I don't really think I dare to attack it. Maybe we should anyways, because it literally kills him next turn. And I can just jump. So if it goes Oko, he can make a 3/3 elk. Oh, it's gonna be able to attack as well. Damn it. As long as I don't die, I think we have this home. No, that's not true, because he still has a food token, so we need to also have a dude alive. Oh, he can make my stuff into Elks. Holy fuck. Okay, I need to read them correctly. Jeez, Bahamas. So, what can we do? We can still do... But he still... Does he have mana open for that now? He does not have mana open for the food token. And he does have a blocker, though. We can Consuming Ashes and Fling if we draw something, so... Maybe I just need to survive here. To not use my... those guys, I mean. So no, he's also gonna have this guy. Damn it. So I'm losing to not understanding this card. That seems to be what's going on. I really don't want to double block this thing, but it seems like I sort of need to do that. Christ. Land is great. Akul the Elk. Can't even really do a lot here. Put down more defenses. Hold up Fling. What's he gonna be doing? He's gonna be making a 3/3 out of his own food token now. This at least blocks that quite well. Any target? Yeah. Not great. So if I attack here, am I dead on the swing back? Crackback has a 3/3 Elk, I'm dead then. But if he doesn't block Oko, he's not gonna get a 3/3. Then I'm not technically dead. But also lack the Fling in order to kill him with it later. I think we're just gonna play defensive again. Oh, that was so close. So, okay, so this guy is a lot more powerful than I gave it credit for. Especially since he can now take... Yeah, that seems fair.
Oh dear.
And another one of these guys. It's a little bit of a board. Oh, holy moly. Consuming Ashes. What's he gonna be attacking with? He's just gonna be swinging. That would probably be bad. He can swing next turn. I can't really use Fling here. My turn. Mind Raider is fine. I can still cast Consuming Ashes. But he's gonna be stealing something, right? He's gonna give me a food token. Oh, but I can Fling whatever I want he targets in return at least. Then I won't have Consuming Ashes though. Okay. Yeah. What is my road to winning this at this moment? My road to winning it earlier was actually reading cards, it seems. This guy has Menace. If he gets through, can I kill him? So if I attack him, he's gonna be throwing 2 1/1s in front of it. That saves me more damage. So what if he doesn't block it? I click through my attacks, never mind. Holy fuck. Ooh. Well, it's a sweet game at least, if nothing else. Even if... A lot of misplays here. I read this as U control. We've been so close to killing him. Yeah. That is a sweet combo, and he takes it up while he does it. Okay. Has to attack us. He's just gonna be playing the long game here, right? So if we get... Do we have a... We don't have an Akul here. We have already used our Lively Dirge. Okay, so getting Akul in the graveyard doesn't actually do anything. Do we use Consuming Ashes on that thing? Hmm. What can we even do here? We can trade these guys. It's not gonna win us this in the long run. 8, is it? We could eat another one. That's actually gonna be better, right? We could place this in front. And then we can eat one of the other guys. And then we won't have the mana to do that. But this is gonna be a 4-5, which is better. I think we're just gonna have to no block and Consuming Ashes. Maybe actually eating the... don't draw lands, please. So maybe actually eating the Mind Raider and attacking with the Boneyard Desecrator next turn might have put us in a better position. We don't have any way to give it trample, though. But it would have put it to 5 power. Eventually, if we ate the Akul as well. We wouldn't have been able to eat both, though. More artifacts, more stuff. But he already has these dudes that he can make bigger. But Knife Point is fine on all. Makes 1/1s, that is fine. Can we use it for something insane here? I don't think we can. We don't have the mana to do a lot of stuff. But getting First Strike to a Boneyard Desecrator is quite nice. We don't have enough to actually eat, no. More mana might have made us... Or if we did the other play before. So the other play before would have been smarter, definitely, because it would have given us a theoretical way to win here. Yeah, let's see if he plays slow one more time. Maybe that's the way to win. Making another 3/3, I guess. That is just gonna be the rest of his stuff. Yeah. Phew. Nothing else, we can still call those. So he's making one of my guys into 3/3. What did he target? Yeah, that guy. Seems fair. Sure. Oh, it's also not an outlaw then. So if I throw it in response, it's not gonna work. I do want my 3/3 elk.
Surely you see the humor here.
A tarantula. Okay. It's not ideal. So trading resources with a recursion, black, white, black, green, blue, whatever deck doesn't really seem to be the case to win here. We can't really do a lot more than this, I don't think, past the blockers. So, sure. Desert Stew is nice. It kills something, I guess. We'll have no trample, no nothing. This cannot do anything fun anymore. Holy moly, this Planeswalker has eaten our game. What if we attack and we die and the crackback? We do so anyways. At least these both create 1/1s now, so... Is there a theoretical way where we win? If we Desert Stew the Tarantula, it still trades with one of our dudes. Desert Stew something else, we can chump it if he attacks. No attacks. Jeebus, jeebus, jeebus. So can't he just make his mobile homestead and swing? I think that is close enough to just winning him the game here. Oh, he's crewing it instead. Okay. I think that's good for me. He hasn't used Oko yet. Sure. This kills Knife's Point, though. That's annoying. Should have thought about that. At least he won't do it just yet. So, yeah, you can get your land if you want. I don't mind. We need to block stuff first. This is important to block. Oh no! Why am I so bad at this game? Okay. So am I just dead here? I needed my 1/1s. So if we start by Desert Stewing his Voracious Varmint, it's gonna... So if we Desert Stew his Varmint, he's gonna sacrifice it and go for Knife Point. And then we can fling in return and still get our trigger. It also works the other way around, right? Still would have wanted this to be there for actual things. Choose any target, so I need to choose... Again, that was bad. I should have taken my... Oh, never mind. Sacrifice a creature, yeah. So bad. So bad, so bad. Oh, come on. Did this thing not commit a crime? Is that the problem? Did I not? I thought it was so... Oh, it only triggers once per turn. So yet another misplay. And this one was even one I've made before. So he gets back his... Okay. I think we're just dead here. I do not see a way to win anymore. This would have been sweet. What if we can... Get a food token, okay. Raven doesn't work. We ought to be able to have killed him this turn, so... No. Good games. That was a misplayed turn. By a lot. Yeah. So if we sequence that correctly, we need to kill one of them the turn before. That makes a 1/1. Yeah, and then we can fling the 1/1. That doesn't work as well. Doesn't do enough damage. Here it kills one of his 1/1s, which means he doesn't get a 3/3 down the line. Magic Miguel. It's gonna be a very short draft, this. Yeah. We were so close to having him before. Let's cry a bit now about that. That's always the best thing to listen to. So, let's get at it. Stubborn Barrow Fiend. That is an amazing creature. That is, the Hellspur is also a nice one. So, let's Treasure Dredger first. Means we can build a treasure next turn and play the Peddler. So I'm taking 3. Okay. Oh, we could Mind Raider, I guess, instead. That seems better. Desert Stew. I'd much prefer... Really much like some lands, to be honest. If we Mind Raider here, we are gonna have 4 for the Hellspur Posse Boss. Then, to be honest, Dew is not a bad card here because it takes care of the stupid thing. Am I attacking, though? I don't think I am. I think I want to threaten a double block at least. So, removal spell can be bad here. Saddle, fine. What did you hit? Another one, so it's a 4/4 now. Just gonna be taking it if he attacks. Savage Smash. Ooh, nice. I'm gonna be taking 6, it seems. Maybe instead of going Hellspur here, we actually reset the board. With like Desert Stew and flinging our Peddler. I think at the very least we try to take out the Stubborn Barrow Fiend here. Because that thing is getting out of hand very fast. So if we Desert Stew first, we can attack, and then we can... If he tries to saddle it next turn, I guess. No, we can't do like this. We need to fling on that guy. So this is really bad if he has the protection for it. He did not. And then I think we are gonna just reset the board here. Set. We're at 10. We can't really... And... Maybe we should rather Discerning Peddler to bin something. Because we are once again playing with 2 few lands. We are playing 17 lands, right? Pretty certain we have 17 lands in the deck. Founding Felidar. Come on. Well, at least we can block that. So let's get rid of the Boneyard Desecrator, I guess. Card a card. We need to draw a red land specifically in order to play this guy. Any land would be sweet, though. That's not a land. So the first game, it was our own fault. Ooh, what did you plot? Wolverine. Come on now! Ah! All the rage. Return up to 2, so we could... No, this is still 4 mana. Guess we can still build out our board a little bit. Use attackers, none. Okay, so we've been mana screwed to some extent for 3 games now. That is a fair way to lose. We'd also made a lot of misplays, and we could still have won some of the games, at least. Now, this is really bad. Because he can even saddle this, yeah. Okay. That was an interesting way to do that. Oh, because then it's a creature and it gets a... Ah, that makes sense. Hebes. Oh, well. We don't even have enough to do both. Want to kill the Wolverine here, I guess. Just because... You can still do the crew this, use this to crew that guy, get counters and everything. Still gonna have to do it. Gives us 1 point of life. Whee! So... It's a little annoying. I think this could have been sweet if we'd just been hitting our lands. And I definitely don't think it was an 18 land deck. It's not even really been, like, color screw most of the time. How do we deal with the Bounding Felidar? We draw a removal spell. And... yeah. Jumping one of them, taking 4. As well. And he doesn't even draw a land next time. Which is fine, of course. L to pay. Oh, come on. Yeah, no treasures are made this way. I always just want to kill myself, but I can't. It only targets creatures. This means he can't crew, at least. So I can still jump and block, no attacks. And if I jump and I draw a mana, I can Anguished Unmaking his Bounding Felidar. Is there a way to get... No, now there's not. Damn it. Yeah. Good game. Sigh. Oh well. That was a fast draft, at least. And it wasn't even because that game number 2 took a lot of time. Gonna be interesting watching this back. Just needed to check that I was actually recording. I got this sneaking feeling that I wasn't. So, thank you for joining, if you have been, to this horror show. So what was, like, the horrible part here? Obviously, my misplace. Yeah, sure. But the deck looked okay. It played decently once it had some mana. But we were a lot on the back foot in all situations. Thunder Salvo might be a good addition in situations. More lands. Let's just count. We have 13, 15, 17, yeah. It seems fair. It seems fair. Clearly wasn't. So, maybe it's just unluck. That's another option as well, of course. So thank you for joining. If you have been, I've been Chandran. You've most definitely been awesome. Don't forget to do the YouTube stuff. I can't say that word. Don't forget to do the YouTube stuff. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And bye-bye. So sad.